Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mrs. Rozia Imran. Welcome you all in Pakistan International School Taif Virtual Learning System. Today is our 7th video lecture. In our first 6 video lectures, we already done chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 having 5 exercises, and we already discussed all these 5 exercises in our first 6 video lectures. In last exercise, the review exercise, question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3 is included in your syllabus. So question number 1 is the short question answer that you will do it on your notebook. Question number 2 is fill in the blanks, you do it on your textbook. And question number 3 is and choose the best answer that you do it on your textbook. So only question number 1 you do it on your notebook, that you do by yourself. Now come to the next chapter. Next chapter is chapter number 2, rational numbers. So what are rational numbers? Defining rational numbers: a number that can be expressed in the form of p by q, means that a number when you expressed in form of fraction where p and q are integers, means the numerator and the denominator should be integers. And integers, you know that 0, all the positive numbers, and negative numbers. So and q is not equal to 0, means the denominator should not be equal to 0, is called the rational numbers. For example, 3 by 2, 4 by 7, minus 2 by 5, 1 by 6 are example of rational numbers. Again, a number that can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is called a rational numbers. You can say that the set of rational numbers is the set whose elements are natural numbers, negative numbers, 0, and all positive and negative fractions. So these are rational numbers. Again, what are rational numbers? The definition, the proper definition is this. Rational numbers proper definition is this. But for your understanding, if you know that what type of number is a rational number, if all the positive, all the natural numbers, negative numbers, and 0, you can say that all positive and negative fractions. So these are the rational numbers. So rational numbers, representation of rational numbers on a number line. You already done how to draw the number line, the integers on a number line in class 6, in which you have to draw the positive and negative integers on a number line. Here you have to draw the rational numbers on a number line. You know that the positive numbers we draw it at the right side of 0, and negative numbers we draw it or in the left side of 0. But here how to draw the rational numbers? So rational numbers, you know that all the positive numbers, negative numbers including 0, or fractions of such type of fractions in which numerator and denominator both are integers. So now we divide each segment of the above number line into two equal parts. Look, you have 0 and 1. So 0 and 1 divide into two equal parts, that is 1 over 2. So this positive 1 and 2 both are integers, you know that. So this is the rational number we have to draw on a number line. Similarly, 1 and 2 is divide 3 by 2. 1 number is added in the given number. 4 by 2 is the equal to 2, and 5 by 2 is equal to 2.5, and 6 by 2. So similarly, the negative numbers on the left hand side. So means that the fraction, when you how to draw the fraction on a number line, you have to learn in this video lecture. So now come to I have one video for you in which you easily know that how to draw the numbers on a how to draw the integers or how to draw the rational numbers on a number line. I hope you understand that how to draw the numbers on a number line, how to draw the rational numbers on a number line, that for each positive number we have a corresponding negative number, and for each negative number we have corresponding positive numbers. The integers are easily represented -1, -2, -3, +1, +2, +3 on a number line. But how can you represent a fraction on a number line? In this exercise we study about that. But before going to do this question, we have question number 1 in which we have true false. Write T for true and F for false statement. Positive numbers are rational numbers. In definition, I already explained that all the positive and negative numbers, positive and negative numbers make, including 0, make a rational number. So this statement is true. 0 is not a rational number. So this is false, because we already studied in definition that the positive, negative, including 0 is a rational number. So this is false statement. So 0 is not a rational number. This is false. In integer is expressed in P by Q form. Yes, you can express the numerator and the denominators are in integer form. So you can express this like this. So this is true. Next is negative numbers are not rational numbers. So we already discussed that all positive and negative numbers including zeros are rational numbers. So this statement is false. In irrational numbers, P by Q can be 0. The denominator Q, in definition we study it that a rational number is represented by P by Q, but Q cannot be 0. Why? Because if Q is equal to 0, so you will get a math error. You can check it in your calculator. You divide 3 by 0 or any number, you write it in form of fraction and divide by 0, just like 5 divided by 0. You do it with your calculator, you will get math error. So this statement is false. Here we have already given these 5 statements in your exercise. You just mark the true and false for them. Again, positive numbers are rational number. Yes, all positive, negative, including zeros are rational numbers. So this statement is true. 0 is not a rational number. False, because 0 is a rational number. In integer is expressed in P by Q. Yes, you can express integers in form of fraction. So this is true. Negative numbers are not rational numbers. This is false, because we already studied that the negative, positive, including 0 are rational number. So this statement is false. In any rational number p by q, q can be 0. So this is false. Q cannot be 0. If it is equal to 0 means the denominator value is equal to 0. So you will get the math error. You can check it by yourself from your calculator. Now come to the next question. Question number 2. Represent each rational number on each rational number on number line. You have to represent these numbers on a number line. So remember one thing, before going to represent any rational number or fractional value on a number line, check that the given fraction, you know that this is a fraction. If any number having numerator and denominator, it is called fraction. You check it that the given fraction is a proper fraction or not. So the first step is that if it is not a proper fraction, you already study the proper and improper fraction in your junior classes, but again I'm going to repeat it. The proper fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is called proper fraction. So improper fraction, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, so this is improper fraction. Or the numerator and denominator both are equal. For example, 3 by 3, 2 by 2. So these are improper fraction. So first you convert the improper fraction into proper fraction or mixed number, and after that you draw it on a number line. So first, if you have given any rational number, you check it that the given rational number is a proper fraction or improper fraction. After that, you draw it. If you check, this is minus 5 by 2. So the negative sign show that this number we draw at the left side of 0. So divide 5 by 2. You know that how to convert the improper fraction into mixed number. So divide 5 by 2 and write is mixed fraction minus 2 whole 1 over 2. Remember one thing, when you draw the rational number on a number line, you write its steps of construction. It's compulsory. This step of construction also help you when you do these question after a month or for your exam. Then you know that how you draw it. These steps easily tell you that how you draw this number on a number line. So divide 5 by 2. When you divide 5 by 2, you get answer minus 2 whole 1 over 2. So this answer you get minus 2 1 over 2 show that this number is after minus 2, means that in between minus 2 and 3. 1 over 2 means half, so means that this is the half of minus 2 and minus 3. So how can you draw it? First step is divide 5 by 2 and write is mixed fraction minus 2 whole 1 over 2. Second step, then you draw this number line. Draw a number line. First write 0 at the middle, at the right side positive numbers, and at the left side negative numbers. This is the second step. Third step is, from this we know that where we plot this number, where we draw this number. Minus 2 means that after minus 2 whole 1 over 2. So after minus 2. After minus 2 means that between minus 2 and minus 3. We divide the unit length. Unit length, look, from 0 to 1, this length is called unit length. From 1 to 2, unit length. From 0 to minus 1, unit length. From minus 1 to minus 2, unit length. From minus 2 to minus 3, unit length. So this unit length, divide the unit length between minus 2 and minus 3 into two equal parts. Then how you know that in how many parts we divide it? You look at this fraction, this mixed fraction. Minus 2 show that after minus 2 at the left side, after minus 2 at left hand side, you have to draw the number. after minus 2. This fraction, now you focus on this fraction, 1 over 2. Look at the denominator. Denominator is what? 2. So means that the distance between minus 2 and minus 3, you divide it into two equal parts. This is the first part, 1, and on the number, this is the second part. Select first out of these two parts from minus 2 to its left side. Why we select the first part? Because look at the numerator. Numerator is 1. So you select the first part. So this is the required rational number, minus 5 over 2. By mistake here I write it minus 2 by 5, but it is minus 5 over 2. By mistake I write it here minus 2 by 5. You correct it. This is minus 5 by 2, not minus 2 by 5. This is in picture form, so I can't correct it now, but you will correct it. This is minus 5 by 2, not minus 2 by 5. Again, I'm going to repeat it. How can you represent minus 5 by 2? You look at the fraction. If it is improper fraction, means the numerator greater than the denominator, then you change into mixed fraction or proper fraction. So minus 5 divided by 2, you get minus 2 1 over 2. So it show that the number representation is between minus 2. If the number is negative, so you will draw it at the left hand side. If it is positive, you have to draw it at the right hand side. So you have to draw after minus 2. Minus 2 whole 1 over 2 means that at the left side minus 2, you have to draw this fraction. Now the fraction number is 1 over 2. Minus 2 show that after minus 2, and this 1 over 2 you have to draw. After that you draw a number line at the middle, 0, at the right hand side the positive integers 1 2, and the left hand side the negative integers minus 1 minus 2 and minus 3. For positive integer, if you write plus, okay. If you don't write plus, just write 1. So it's understood that this is positive 1. Then divide the unit length. I told you what is unit length. The distance between two integers are the unit length, 0 and 1. So this unit length you divide by how many numbers? You look at this fraction. This is 2, so divide it by 2. Two parts. This is the first part and this one is the second part. And you select which one number? Look at the numerator. Numerator is 1, so you select the first part. That is the required rational number, minus 5 by 2. Here by mistake I wrote minus 2 by 5. You correct it. This is minus 5 by 2. Now come to the next part. Look at the next part. Next part, what I explained, that first you check that the given number is the proper fraction or improper fraction. So if you look at the number, this is proper fraction because the numerator is less than the denominator. So what will we do? We draw a number line. The first step will skip here, which we done in the previous question, because in previous question we have the numerator greater than the denominator. So first we convert it in a mixed fraction, and after that we draw it. But in this case, if you check, you have given a proper fraction 2 by 3. So what will you do? You draw a number line. You draw a number line, 0 1 2. Don't look at these things, I'll explain it. First you look at the simple number line. How can you draw a number line? You already done it in class 6th, and you draw the integers. So like that you draw a number line, 0 1 2 and minus 1 minus 2. At right hand side positive numbers, left hand side negative numbers. Now look at this fraction, 2 by 3. So 2 by 3, the denominator having 3. So means that you have 2 by 3. If you divide 2 by 3, you can do it with your calculator. 2 by 3, you will get 0 point something when you divide it. So means that the divide unit length between 0 and 1. From how we know? Because the numerator, remember one thing, if the numerator is less than the denominator, so the number will draw between 0 and 1. You can check it. You divide 2 by 3 with your calculator, you will get the answer, and that will be 0 point something. You will check it. Then how can we draw this 2 by 3 on a number line? We divide between 0 and 1 this unit length into 3 equal parts. In previous question, we divided by 2 equal parts because in the denominator we have 2. But here in the denominator we have 3. So we divide into 3 equal parts. Divide the unit length between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts. Look, 1, 2. Remember one thing, if you divide it into 3 equal parts, so the third one number should be end on the next number in which you are going to draw. So 1, 2 and 3. So if you check it, these are 3 parts, 1, 2 and 3. So why you divide it by 3? Because the denominator is 3. The denominator show that the unit length you divide it into how many parts, and the numerator show the required position of this number 2 by 3. The numerator is what? 2. So means that you have to choose the second part. Select second out of these 3 parts from 0 to 1 to its right side. Why its right side? Because this number is positive number. So first 1, 2, because the numerator is 2. So 2 by 3, this is our required rational number 2 by 3. Again, I'm going to repeat it. You check that the given number is proper fraction. The numerator is less than the denominator. Remember one thing, if the numerator is less than the denominator, it will show that the given number is a proper fraction. Given rational number is a proper fraction, and proper fraction, this you plot it in between 0 and 1. You can check it. 2 divide by 3 with your calculator, you will get 0 point something. That is 0 0.66 something like this you will get. So then draw a number line, 0, positive number, positive 1, positive 2, negative 1, negative 2. Then divide unit length between 0 and 1 into 3 equal parts. Why 3 equal parts? Because the denominator is 3. So divide it into 3 equal parts. And then select second out of these 3 parts from 0 to 1 to its right side. Why right side? Because positive number. If it is negative, so left side. 0 to 1. Why select the second part? Because the numerator, check the numerator, this is 2. So 1 first, 2, 3. So you will select the 2 because the numerator is 2. So this is our required national number. Means that when you have to draw the fraction on a number line, you have to choose that in which unit length we have to draw the number. How you choose it? You divide the fraction. 2 divide by 3, you will get 0 0.6 something. So means that 0 0.6 means that this number is between 0 and 1. So you select this unit length. After that, the denominator is 3. So means that you have to divide the unit length 0 to 1 into 3 equal parts. 1, 2 and 3. And select the second one out of these 3 parts from 0 to 1 to its right side. Why second one? Numerator is 2. So that's why the second part 2 you will select from right side to its 0 to 1 to its right side because it is positive. So this is the way to represent a rational number on a number line. And you also write these steps of construction. It will help you how to draw and how to construct a number line. Now come to the next part. Next part is already given in a mixed fraction. So no need to check that this is proper or improper. It's automatically proper if it is given in mixed fraction. So 1 whole 4 over 5. This one show that the number is between 1 and 2 after 1. 1 whole 4 over 5 show that the number is after 1. If you check in first part, when we have minus 5 by 2, and when we convert the minus 5 by 2 into mixed fraction, it was minus 2 whole 1 over 2. So it shows that the number is after minus 2. So we draw it in between minus 2 and minus 3. Now this is 1 whole 4 over 5. So it shows that this number is after 1. So after 1, again the same steps we will repeat, which we already done in the previous question. First of all, we draw a number line. We draw a number line 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. This is common in all parts, that first you draw these positive and negative integers on a number line. 0, 1, 2, and minus 1, minus 2. You can easily draw it by your scale. In ruler, you have to draw a number line with a ruler, and in between you can check it that on your ruler it's given 0, 1, 2, 3. So you select any number is 0, and the second number is 1, so and the third number is 2, like this. And similarly at the left hand side, the negative numbers, you can plot it with your ruler. So draw a number line, we draw a number line, and after that divide the unit length between 1 and 2. Why between 1 and 2? Because you have given that 1 whole 4 over 5, means that the starting point is 1. After 1 you have given 4 over 5. So I told you that how to draw the numbers between the unit length. Unit length means that the given rational number we have to draw between 1 and 2. This starting point 1 show that you have to draw between 1 and 2. So between 1 and 2, this unit length we divide into how many parts? Look at the denominator. Denominator is what? 5. So divide into 5 equal parts. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember one thing, the last number should be and on the second value. For example, when you draw 2 by 3, so you started from 0 to 1. So you have to divide it into 3 equal parts. So 1, 2, and the 3 should be ended on 1. Similarly, here you have divide this unit length 1 into 5 equal parts, because the denominator is 5. So the fifth one part should be ended on 2, onto the fifth one part. Look, starting not from 1, after 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here. Why? Because it show that how many parts are there. 1, look at this, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 parts, you divide it into 5 equal parts. Not starting from 1, after 1. First part 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one and on 2. Why we divide it into 5 equal parts? Because the denominator is 5. So we divide it into 5 equal parts. Now, the numerator is 4. So means that the fourth one digit is our required number. Divide the unit length between 1 into 2 into 5 equal parts. Select fourth part out of these 5 parts from 1 to 2 to its right side, because this is a positive rational number. So therefore at right side. So 4 is the required position. Why? Because the numerator is 4. So we select the fourth one. So this is our required rational number. I hope you will understand that how to draw the number line. Again, I'm going to summarize it. First you draw a number line. When you draw a number line, at the middle you have to draw 0, and with the help of ruler will help you. The distance between 0 and 1 should be equal, because you have given centimeter on your ruler. So for 0 you mark uh, with your ruler, and after 1 centimeter you have to mark 1, and after that 10 milli you have to draw 2, and like this you have to draw on a number with your help of with the help of ruler. So 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. This number show that after 1 you have to draw the number. And the fraction, if the fraction is given, when you select the unit length, between which unit length you have to draw. If you look at the first part, in first part you have minus 2 whole 1 over 2. So means that from minus 2 you have to start minus 2 to minus 3. This is the unit length, and that is minus 2 whole 1 over 2. The denominator is 2. So this unit length you divide into two equal parts, and you select the first one because the numerator is 1. If you check in the second part, in second part you have given in the second part 2 over 3. So 2 over 3 means that when you divide 2 by 3 you get 0.6 something. So means that the number is draw the unit length you will take from 0 to 1, and 0 to 1 you divide into three equal parts because the denominator is 3. So you divide into three equal parts, 1, 2 and 3. 3, and you choose the second one is your required rational number because the numerator is 2. So means that the denominator will tell you that into how many parts you divide the unit length, and the numerator will tell you the required position of the rational number. So I hope you will understand that how to do. So now here the fourth one part is your home assignment. You do it by yourself. The fourth part, inshallah, you can easily do, and then draw it and write the steps of construction. Draw it with a pencil and write the steps of construction with pen. This is our first exercise of chapter number 2. So Allah Hafiz, best of luck.